Alright, hello YouTube. We're back with another episode of Scrub-a-Dub where this scrub tries to clean up his game just a little bit. Obviously I didn't have a video go up yesterday or the day before. Reason for that is because I had a lot of work to do and I had to get things in by a deadline, and so I had to get that work done. But we're back today. I almost made a change to the team for today, but I decided not to do it just quite yet. I might do it for tomorrow, and that change is dropping Amoongus. I know it's horrible, like Amoongus is so good, why would you drop Amoongus? And Amoongus just doesn't seem to be doing very much for the team. I originally put it on there for that redirection, and I don't really need the redirection. So I was actually thinking of a Lapras in that spot, but that's kind of a weird choice. I don't know about it. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, let's get into the battle for today. We're at 1559, and what I might wind up doing is I'll probably just go ahead and do 2 battles today. Since I did miss the last 2 days, I'll probably do a double battle today and a double battle tomorrow. So we have somebody from Japan, 1554, with a team of Scissor, Kang, Gardevoir, Rotom H, Terrakion, and Crobat. Alright, so opponent, I'm guessing the Mega is Kang, but I could see it being a double Mega, maybe Kang and Gardevoir. I don't think that Scissor is going to be a Mega. Let's see, so looking at my team, probably gonna want to bring the Rotom, the Crobat, Kang or Gardevoir. So probably Rotom, Kang, Gardevoir, Crobat. What would I lead against my team? I'd probably lead, if that's a support Gardevoir, it might be like a Tailwind, Trick Room kind of hybrid. Alright, so I'm gonna lead Sylveon and Aegislash. Then I'm gonna put Swampert and Salamence in the back. Okay, the reason for this is I'm kind of thinking they're going to lead Gardevoir and Rotom Heat, but I kind of hedged my bets a little bit with Sylveon in the front just in case Tracking comes out of the front. So let's see, Kang and Crobat. Okay, so we're probably going to see a fake out Tailwind. I say we just go straight for the Hyper Voice. Probably going to get a fake out into that Sylveon. And then we're going to go for a Sacred Sword into Kang. Yep, there's the fake out into Sylveon. Used a taunt, that's okay. Aegislash does not mind the taunt. My Aegislash is very offensive, has the Life Orb. Now he did not Mega, so that may not be the Mega for this team. And we got a crit. Mega didn't get the, I don't know if that was like a misclick, or like I said, that may just be to fool people and not actually be the Mega there. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and Hyper Voice and switch into Swampert. Since Aegislash is taunted, there's no protecting, which leaves Aegislash very open to that Rotom. I don't see a reason not to switch into the Swampert here. There's the Tailwind I expected the first turn. Not very effective on either. Alright. Rotoms sometimes have hidden power ice. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to switch Salamence in that slot. Might be a Protect coming from Rotom H. I'd expect a Protect or a Switch. I'm going to Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice will hit, if it's tracking in the back, will hit tracking really hard. If Gardevoir or Scissor comes in, it won't hit that hard. But I'm going to hedge my bets there. And then I'm actually going to Ice Beam this Crobat. Yeah. So, yeah, there's Rotom. Is it tracking coming in? It is Gardevoir, okay. So now we know the full team. Alright, so Tailwind should be up. I don't know why. Oh man, that did a lot of damage to that Gardevoir. I don't mind that at all. Alright, so we're just going to continue to Hyper Voice, and we're actually going to Scald that Rotom spot. At this point, there's no reason not to. So it is Mega Gardevoir. That's why that King did not Mega Evolve. I don't really understand that. I think King is pretty weak without the Mega Evolution. Oh, gets the KO on Sylveon. That's okay. We should be able to hurt. Yep. There is the feint on Rotom. And of course, Aegislash comes in. Aegislash. Let's see. Yeah, Aegislash should be able to take a Shadow Ball and then hit back with that Flash Cannon. And if not, yep, there's the forfeit. Gardevoir was low enough that Scald would pick up that feint as well. So that is match number 1. Not much to say about match number 1. It was an interesting team. Like I said, I don't personally like having the Kang there not as Mega. I don't think it adds enough. It has the Fake Out. If I remember right, it can get Disable, but I don't really like that very much. Yeah. So you see, this is where I kind of have problems. Looking at that battle, I did the right plays. I protected. I did switch outs. My opponent didn't punish me for making those said plays. I could have been punished in a couple of spots there for doing the obvious thing, and that's where I struggle, is when something is too obvious. Alright, we're going to have Michael 1515 from the United Kingdom, England. Michael has a team of Kang, Charizard, Rotom W, Really like Rotom W Chansey. Oh, come on. Minimize. Don't do this to me. Metagross and Talonflame. Alright, so 3 possible Mega Evolutions. My guess is that Metagross is not a Mega, and it is a throwback to before I started playing, when it didn't get access to, like, there was no access to Mega Evolutions at all. My guess are Charizard and Kang are both Megas, and this person tailors their team based around it. That being said, they might want to bring Sun against me, so we'll hedge our bets against the Sun a little bit. I don't think I am punished for bringing Arcanine at all. The only thing that Arcanine doesn't like that will really punish Arcanine here is that Rotom W, so probably going to see the Rotom W. I'm going to go ahead and bring Salamence in the front. In the back, we're going to go Aegislash and Swampert. Do I want Swampert or do I want Sylveon? Sylveon. I think I want Swampert. Yeah, that looks good to me. This way, if they do have the Sun, Arcanine and Salamence do fairly well against the Sun. Basically, they can just ignore it. Arcanine's Heat Waves will hit for more, which is nice. So Arcanine can take advantage of the Sun. My Arcanine also has Morning Sun, which restores more health in the sunlight. Alright, so I went for the Chansey and Talonflame. Okay. So Intimidate helps a little bit here. Please don't be minimized, Chansey. That is no fun. I'm gonna go straight for a Will-O-Wisp onto Blissey, trying to get that before any kind of minimize happens. I'm really tempted to go for a Draco on it as well. I think I'm just gonna go for a Hyper Voice though, which should chunk Talonflame, unless it's one of the bulky variants. But I think that's going to be my best bet. I do want to get that I really want that Will-O-Wisp to land on Chansey though. That residual damage will help quite a bit if it is minimized Chansey. Or Blissey, sorry, I keep saying Chansey. So went for the Protect on Blissey. Talonflame used U-turn. Not going to do very much to Arcanine. See what comes in. Maybe Rotom W. If I were him, I would probably bring in Rotom W, because Rotom W does threaten the Arcanine, and if it's Hidden Power Ice, it also threatens Charizard. Also does not take very much from a Heat Wave and or the Hyper Voice or the Flying type move. Metagross. I don't really. Okay, maybe it's the Mega. If I'd have gone straight for the Heat Wave here, that would have been bad news bears, but I didn't. Okay, well, since things have changed now, we are going to go for the Heat Wave. Let's see. So my Salamence should be faster. I'm gonna protect with Salamence though. See if this person goes for the Ice Punch onto Salamence. Yeah. Alright, so it is Mega Metagross. So that makes me regret my not going for the heat wave last turn, but c'est la vie. Ice Punch, it is. Heat Wave, let's see how much damage Heat Wave does to this Metagross. Not quite enough. Okay, that's Blissey, Blissey, Blissey. You are so annoying. Okay, so I definitely don't want to take the Ice Punch. I'm going to Heat Wave again and Hyper Voice. Actually, I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Blissey and Hyper Voice. Which should outspeed the Metagross. Metagross could go for a Bullet Punch, but it doesn't. Toxic just puts me on a timer. I think I left Aegislash at home, which is not ideal for toxic spams, but that's what we have to deal with. Okay, is it Talonflame coming back in? It is Rotom, okay. So that will mean I did bring Aegislash, okay. I will switch into Swampert. And I'm going to I think I just want to hurt Rotom as much as I can. Rotom may go for Protect. I don't think Rotom's going to go for Protect. I think Rotom's going to try to go for my Arcanine. So I'm just going to try to drop the big hammer on Rotom with an with a Draco Meteor. See how much damage we get off this way. It's a good amount, not a bunch. I would have liked a little bit more, not bad, but no citrus berry. Interesting. Okay. I think we just go for the Scald on Rotom and I'm gonna go for a Double Edge on Blissey. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Chesto, Resto, Rotom. Interesting. Okay. And we got the burn. Okay. Do not hate that at all. So in comes Talonflame. I am just going to go for the Scald straight on the Talonflame. I'm going to switch into Arcanine. Reset Salamance's special attack, and then I'll probably just leave Swampert and Arcanine out until I can get a free switch in with Salamence, and then Salamence can drop that big old Draco Meteor on Rotom again. So what I think this match is, I don't think this person's a very experienced VGCer, or possibly they're just trying out weird things, trying to get a hold of things. Interesting. Okay, it's not horrible. And get the feint on Talonflame, not surprising. Just go for the Scald on Rotom. Oh, this Arcanine does not have Morning Sun. I was thinking it did. No, this one has Protect. And I'm just going to Protect with Arcanine and burn a turn here. So obviously, this game is pretty much over. Like I said, Toxic Spam, just not really very effective in VGC. Given the fact that it is doubles, being a doubles format, even your tanks, obviously their Blissey was a huge special tank, which luckily I have built my Salamence to be a mix set, so Double Edge did get that KO. Otherwise, I think I probably should have just brought something else. Arcanine's probably going to feint here. Oh no, went for the rest, trying to make it last longer. Even if it goes to time, which it shouldn't. We will come out on top because we do have 4 of the Pokemons left. So next turn opponent is going to take 1 turn of sleep. So we're just going to do another Snarl. And another Scald. We're just going to keep pounding into this here Rotom. We aren't getting the residual damage, but once Rotom wakes up, there's the chance of getting that burn again. It really depends on if Arcanine survives that long, or if, alternatively, if the Rotom survives that long. The Rotom is taking a pretty decent amount of damage every turn. Okay, taking the full turns of sleep, it looks like. Alright, and we get the KO. Even if it would have woken up, I don't think it could. I don't know, the Toxic was chewing away at my Arcanine. So the Hydro Pump might have been able to get the KO. But either way, Salamence was going to come in and do a lot of damage to that Rotom. All I needed to land was one Draco Meteor, and failing that, Aegislash was coming in, and Aegislash Shadow Ball would have done plenty. Alright, so that was today's double battle. Obviously went well for us today. Points to improve on: I think I played very even keel today. I didn't do anything spectacular. There was no spectacular plays to be seen. But I mean, that's part of playing the game, is especially if you go to a tournament like regionals or some of the premier challenges, especially in the earlier match and probably midway through the tournament, you are going to get opponents that aren't going to be, you know, either don't take the game too seriously or just are in the middle of the learning experience to get better. Just like right now, I'm trying to play more and get better as well. You are going to find other opponents that are doing the same thing, and they just are trying to learn as well. So, I mean, you just got to keep playing. Yeah, like I said, there's not much to take away today except for the fact that looking at my opponent's plays, I don't think that they were playing at a level to really challenge. It's kind of disheartening because it really feels like I'm stuck in this like mid 1500s, 1550 range, and whenever I start to get above it, the people that are actually at a skill level above it knock me back down, and then I have to get back up there. While I feel like if I had multiple battles against these better opponents, I would be able to get better. That may just be me, and maybe I'm just not good enough to get to those next levels. But like I said, that's why we're doing this on Scrub-a-Dub, is just to try to improve our game. So all we can do is keep battling, keep trying to think about them, and try to understand why things are happening, and how to make better decisions in this game of Pokemon. Anyway, thanks. Bye.